Okay. How do I want to do that? And then I kind of wonder, where are the get spawn things? Ah, I did it wrong. Getting the spawn from the original thing here. So let's pop down here. Plop these here. Okay. Can't access those things. That's fine. What else? Not sure how exactly I want to handle that. For the time being, I'm not going to. Okay. And then for the get functions, I'm going to do this like that. Okay. All this just to try and fix the weather command. Okay. Thundering. Now, here's the actual weather stuff. These are still public. Find where they're all used. Just inside world. Okay. All right. Well, I had weather functions. These are them. Yeah, this is the temperature and rainfall stuff. In there for the sake of the biome wrapper stuff. Let's see here, where else do I get the weather controller? Here. Okay. Ugh. Stop and read chat here for a moment. Let's see. And, so this isn't going to be called by anybody anywhere, I don't think. Nope, good. So I'll make these functions do what I need them to do. That seems backwards. Okay. Get thunder time. I don't think there's actually anything exposed for getting the thunder time. That sounds fun. It's thunder time! The weather system I have has a thunder countdown timer for when there's thunder possibilities, but for the time being... So I'll just leave that as a to-do. Kind of wonder where this is called from. That's not what thunder time means. It's not the time until the next thunderbolt. It's to control whether or not it is thundering, as is evidenced by here. So this comment is completely wrong. It's how much longer the storm will last. And then I'll do the same thing for the... Let's go look at that. Make sure... Yeah. It's raining. Yep. And then for the sets, okay, and that was the last thingy to fix. I think that's all the problems solved. Now then. I've not actually fixed the problem I set out to fix. Because the thing I set out to fix was here, set raining, set thundering. So, oops. I want to implement these functions now.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello, hello, and welcome back.
Hello.
Hey, Repair.
Hello, welcome.
Oh, I just had an idea, Fireball. Fire.
What?
Mystcraft portals that go to the other side of the world, the other side of the map, on the edge of the world border.
Okay.
And they could move in with the border. That was just an idea.
Okay, so also this one. And I'll need to do all these, but in fact, I should probably make them fix me's and not to-dos. Okay. Where was I? I was down here. Now, I want to be able to toggle or set whether or not it's thundering in My worlds. Fix me is a standard within Eclipse. So if I have fix me to do, and then the XXX here is actually low grade things. I use it for refactoring nodes. Fix me and to do are pretty standard across most IDEs. So let's see here. I'm going to have to change how my weather controller works and does things. So, this is this thing. Take raining. Now it's mostly gets. There's not really anything for setting. The only thing that was possible was toggle precipitation. And that worked pretty well for the weather controllers. If the functionality now is to actually set raining to not raining and then thundering to true, then it may be a little more complicated here. I don't worry so much about the thundering, really. Perfectly honest, I don't care about fixing that one at the very moment. What you do want to fix is the set raining. So that really plays an odd number of things on the iWeather controller stuff. Because previously they were self-contained, they could control their own stuff, they didn't have to worry about the rest of the world. Now it's... I have to set whether or not it's actually going or not. What I could do, instead of changing this here, let's try that. So this is a bit silly. Provider.toggle rain. Alright, so what I've just done is if we're not raining, then rain. But basically if we're already raining and it tells us to rain, don't do anything. That's actually what this should do anyway. And then I can just stick with the toggle rain functionality. And that should actually fix most of this. Let's test it. Because that was a lot of edits just to fix one little thing here. Okay. Go. Didn't work. Okay, let's find out why not. First, let's see if this function is being called at all. I need to make sure that I did actually succeed in setting it. No, it's not calling this function. So let's find out, check and make sure that I succeeded in setting the world info object. Oops, world info missed. All right. Let's then check and see that we actually succeed in setting it, and send out a log message if we didn't. Okay, there we go. Failed! I failed to spell failed. There we go.
Nice.
Let's jump back in here. Oh, sorry, I left the game up, didn't I? That's okay. I wasn't doing a whole lot. Okay, we're back on a breakpoint over here. All I did was I added a bunch of breakpoints, breakpoint here, and then this if statement. Okay, so yeah, it didn't manage to do that. It's getting called now. Did manage to do it, so why won't the weather toggle? Called it once and now it's not working anymore. Okay. If I look at the instance I'm getting here, what am I getting? Yeah, it's a derived world info. Oh, good. There's a client-side version. No. World storage derived world info. Yeah, that's Okay. All right. Derived world info. This is almost exactly what mine does. Ah, of course. On the server side, it replaces it again. Okay. So, here goes through... This is world server. Here. This is the world info. Actually care about the provider. Provider, register world. Dunk. And then here's when I'm doing it. But that's before the server decides to set its own derived world info object. It's only ever used here. Alright. Yeah, this is basically doing exactly what mine's going to do. It's just a wrapper. Okay, so I have to figure out... It succeeded. I don't have to worry about that. It succeeds fine. I need to set the world info elsewhere. Not sure where else I can set it. Oops. That's still going to be within the same thing. It's going to have the same problem. Because it sets it here. How about right after this thing? World. I could do it on the world event load. That might work. That would do it on the server side. It wouldn't do it on the client side. But the main thing is I need to set it again. It's not really any cost to setting it again. This is odd. But I think I'm going to try it in world load here. So, event, no, Myst event handler, Myst event handler. I think I already had a world load. Handle world load event. Okay. Again, this is a bit strange, but, you know, I can deal. And that'll do it. I should figure out where all this particular event comes from. It happens on the client, the very end of that, so that's good. I could do that. And it happens when loading worlds on the server. So I could actually just do it that way. Alright. Let's try that. Okay. There we go. It worked. I toggled the weather. They look a bit like strange skyscrapers. You could tell there was supposed to be water over here. Why is it so jumpy all of a sudden? It's not happy with something. Must be a flat world. Would explain quite a bit. Okay. Mark that off. I'm gonna make a commit. Let's see here. Okay, so adds a world info wrapper.
Hello again.
And then what did I actually change here? Probably just, yeah, the comment. Alright, handle world load event. That's just that. Okay. Make that commit. And now I'm going to take a short break, and I'll be back in a little bit. I'm actually going to terminate the stream while I do that. Now's a good time to, you know, grab a beverage and stretch your legs a bit. I'll be back in, I don't know, 15 minutes.